we talking now. We talking now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We talking now, baby. We talking now. That's right. We talking about the prime card today, baby. We talking about the prime card today. I'm a little bit late on it, just to let you know. I am currently moving house. That's why this is all like that. Positive side, though, I got a hammer. Because I get to break furniture, so that's cool. But yeah, no, I'm moving house currently, so if content's a bit slower than usual, that's why. So I apologize for that. But yeah, we gonna be talking about the prime card today. KSI versus Tommy Fury, Logan Paul versus Dylan Danis, but more fights have been announced. We were touching on the King Kenny, who should he fight? We were between Jarvis and Anthony Taylor, and I did a whole video on it. I said that I think Kenny should fight Anthony Taylor, and that was the fight that was made. I think it was the right call, the right decision, so I believe that's right. A couple more fights have been made for this card, and I am so excited. To start off real quick, we'll start off with the one that I think comes first on the card, which is Chase Demore versus Temple Wards. I've seen Chase Demore fight a couple times. He did get suspended, obviously, but he is the GOAT. The GOAT. He's fighting again. He's fighting Temple Wards, which has had maybe one or two fights. I like Temple Wards. I think Temple Wards has some skill. I would like to see him more 100%. I don't really know if this is a... Are they in the same weight class? I don't know. I don't really know if this is a fair fight or not. But we'll see. But, you know, Temple Wards versus Chase Demore, that's a fight on the prime card. It's not a title fight, though, which is good. It's just, I know Mams Taylor said 7 title fights. Obviously, there's going to be a couple more. That's going to be one of probably the first fights on the card then. Then we move on to the next one. And this one actually shocked me, but I'm very happy about it. We got Wenderson Nunez versus my mate Nate. Now, obviously, Wenderson Nunez, my mate Nate, fought on Kingpin. The way it worked was King Kenny beat Wenderson Nunez, and I believe King Kenny beating Wenderson Nunez, my mate Nate and Philippak were supposed to fight. Philippak didn't want it. Wenderson was then supposed to fight Jarvis. He's supposed to fight Jarvis. Wenderson Nunez was supposed to fight Jarvis, but obviously Jarvis was trying to get on the prime card. Wenderson Nunez didn't want to fight Jarvis, clearly. But they've now made that. They're bringing back my mate Nate. They're bringing back Wenderson Nunez, which I think is a very, very smart game plan because Misfits put up a post on Instagram and they said 3 of the biggest influencers in the world are on the prime card, and that was a smart way to promote it. It's obviously KSI, biggest influencer in the UK, Logan Paul, one of the biggest influencers, and then you obviously have Wenderson Nunez, was over 50 million followers, like Brazil backed him, so they thought, okay, if we bring Wenderson Nunez onto this prime card, it's already big enough, but this card's going to go from this to this, because all of Brazil is going to travel over and watch again. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to do it. They back this man. They back this man called Wenderson Nunez, and they will not have you tell them otherwise. So, I am here for it. My mate Nate, I wanted my mate Nate back. I do like him. My only thing is, I like the both of them. I don't know who I'm cheering for, but we'll get around to that in a different video, I guess. But that is a fight, which I thought was very cool. I'm just waiting for them to bring Julie Polka and Barbie, because I know that KSI said he doesn't want the Gibb versus Kenny fight because screw Kingpin. Fair enough. But I really, really would like to see Barbie versus Julie. At least give us the female finale. At least give us that, because that's a fight I really want to see. But either way, we don't know about that. Wenderson Nunez versus my mate Nate is on the card. Very excited. Very smart move by Misfits. Very smart move by KSI, Mams Taylor, all of them. So well done them. And then we move on to the fight that I actually might be more excited about than the 2 co-main events, than KSI versus Tommy and Logan Paul versus Dylan Danis. I actually might be more excited about this. It is Dane the Great versus Walid Sharks 2, and I am excited. This is literally, this rivalry is like a WWE storyline. It actually is. They fought. Walid knocked Dane down like 2 or 3 times. Then Dane came back and beat Walid. Landed the big right hand. Yes, I know Walid turned his back to the ref. A lot of people are annoyed about it, but he shouldn't have turned his back to the ref. But it is what it is. It's what's done is done. And the whole thing has been like a WWE storyline where they've been going back and forth, and then they ended up tagging. They beat a couple people to try and fight again. Then they ended up tagging up, being tag team partners. They worked together for the perfect amount of time. until they didn't need to. As soon as they were like, right, you don't have to be friendly anymore, they tried to scrap each other in the middle of the ring. And now they finally get the rematch almost a year later. Almost a year later. And a lot of people consider Dane the Great versus Walid Sharks the best YouTube boxing fight. A lot of them consider, even if you don't consider it the best, you consider it one of the best, because that was a skillful fight. That was one that I underestimated heavily, and when I watched it, I was like, holy shit, this is good, because you get the bigger guys, and they're entertaining, but see, when you get these small guys that are quick as fuck, it's, you blink, you might miss something. That's the good part about this. Speed is a big factor, speed and timing. You blink, you'll miss it, and I'm excited for this. I'm excited for all the fights that they've announced. Obviously, I'm excited for the KSI fight, the Logan Paul fight. Obviously, I'm excited for the Temple Arts Chase Moore fight. That's a good fight on the card. I'm excited for the Wenderson Nunez, my mate Nate fight. I'm excited for all the fights. But this one, right here, Walid Sharks versus Dane the Great 2, that's what I'm excited for. King Kenny versus Anthony Taylor, don't get me wrong, we all excited for that. But Walid Sharks versus Dane the Great, this was a great call. This card is going to be the biggest card in influencer boxing history. We all know that. It's called the Prime card for a goddamn reason, and I am excited for it. Just to let you know, when I recorded this video a couple days ago, this fight actually wasn't announced, and I literally realized and checked Instagram and found out that it was announced while I was editing this video. So yes, I did hear about the new tag team match that was actually announced. The GOAT, Luis Pineda and B. Dave versus Nick Lamau and Alex Wasabi. That is a tag team. It also said it's apparently a title fight, so there might be tag team titles that they're bringing in. I want to know what y'all think about that. Like I said, I didn't mention it in this video because I recorded this video a couple days prior. I've just been very busy, so I haven't got to upload it. So you just can let me know in the comments down below what do you think of the tag team. It did get teased on the Survivor tag one, where obviously Nick Lamau came up with the idea. Let me know what you think. He is happy to see another tag team on the card. I personally am a fan of the tag team, but I just don't want it to get overused a little bit. So every couple of events, I'm down for a tag team match, but I know some people don't really like it. At least it's not the main event. I like it as a mid-card, but not the main event. That's my opinion on it. But you can let me know down below what do you think of this matchup. What do you think of the tag team concept in general? What do you think of the matchup of all the fighters? And what do you think of them bringing in the tag belts? You can let me know. But yeah, we'll get back to the original video talking about the other 3 fights. So I still don't know what else they're going to announce, because that is KSI's fight, Logan's fight, Walid's fight, King Kenny's fight. That's literally 4 of the title fights. They said there's 7. They said there's 7 title fights. That's 4 of them. And then we got 2 fights that are non-title fights. So, what's the other fights? Who the hell else is in the scene? Is Slim? Have they actually made a deal with Slim now? Is Slim coming back? Because that's what I want to see. I want Slim back. That's what I'd love to fucking see. But I don't know what else is going to come. I'm sure they'll surprise us. We obviously got Misfits 9 before that. But the Prime card is going to be something else. And it's getting more and more hype. Logan Paul versus Dylan Dennis face-off drop recently. I watched that. Made me even more hype. They got really fucking personal. Dennis talking about Logan Paul's fiance, as he always does. Logan then bringing up Dylan Dennis' dad that actually passed away. Like, it got really personal to the point where it's entertaining, but it's becoming a bit much. And the genuine hatred here, like, I cannot wait for this fight, because this is genuine hatred here. And they're going to get in there. And I believe Dylan Dennis will show up this time. 100%. I actually believe he will show up, because he seems game. I don't think he's this good of an actor. I think he genuinely wants to. He didn't really want to fight KSI. There was no really bad blood there. Just a bit of shit talk. He hates Logan, and Logan hates him. So I think he's going to show up. But yeah, that is the Prime card. That's the new fights announced. I'm very excited for it. Let me know in the comments down below what your opinions are. Is there any fights that you are a little bit disappointed with? What's the fight you're looking forward to the most in the card, aside the KSI Tommy Fury fight? Because that's probably the fight that, although I'm saying, you know, Walid versus Dane, the KSI fight's the one that we're all going to remember after mainly. So aside that fight, what's your favorite fight in the card? Let me know. Do you have any leaks about what the possible fights might be? What is some fights you would like to see on the Prime card that hasn't been announced yet, that you don't know if they are, but what's some fights you want to see? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, hope you all having a great day. Hope you all are thinking positive, fucking out the negative. If y'all fuck with a vibe, like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Hope you all are staying safe. And I will see you in the next one. So, peace. Fearless.